is the mind that clicks directly on the world. The pancreas is the place where we check our minds. We see all the sensitive things that come from the brain, and these sensitive organs are hidden here. They sit there, hiding in something that Chinese doctors or veterinarians can't touch carelessly, shutting down human life. Shall we take his life? Shall we? Control it from the longest. If you sit straight in your heart. I got pancreatic cancer. How many times has this happened? I sit and compute it, and the pancreas is like this. Those who gossip become the longest. Kyung-young detests alcohol. The second test is cigarettes. The third involves stress. If this side hurts on the right side, you must definitely suspect the longest and the liver. 1 out of 10 people is sitting like this. You didn't create the human body, so you don't know, but the person who created it is talking now. The longest is comfortable, the liver is comfortable, and the liver is nervous. What will happen to the pancreas? Shrink. I put an iron plate on the pancreas. Never fight, never look down on men, just keep saying good things. Then everyone is healthy. Then, if you want to overcome this organ, you can call Heo Kyung-young, but why do you want to live such a complicated life? Yes, you have high blood pressure, hyperlipidemia, and elevated blood sugar levels. Diabetes is a high price. These 3 high prices are high blood pressure, high blood sugar, diabetes, high blood pressure. These 3 high places are the killer diseases of death. The silent killer, the disease that kills us humans, looks like this. The neck is like this, it looks like this. Looks like someone here. So the hand looks like this, then there are only legs below us. Yeah, it's not, but here's a heart like this. What's on the right? You have a liver, right? I did this, but here's where the esophagus descends. Let's get down. But there are lungs here, right? Here are the lungs, right? Now, the lungs here are like this, but it's a bit complicated here, right? Here. The left side of the heart is complicated. What about here? Because it comes down like this. It looks like this. There's a liver here. This is the lung and the lung. So the liver in front of the lung is now the heart. But there's a crop under the liver. Spleen attached on top, right? Underneath the spleen is a gallbladder. It's a little heavy here, everyone. This side is a little light, and the left side should not be in pain except for a cardiac horse. Since there is nothing, if this side hurts on the right side, you must definitely suspect the longest and the liver. Well, he does the part-time job now. The back plate is the same size. The weight on both sides is the same. What do you have here? The liver is the first largest. Below is the longest, the spleen, and the gallbladder. Here comes the gallbladder dot. This comes out, but what's holding on here is the stomach holding on. Right. The director here is holding on, and the captain here is holding on. Right? The bladder is holding up here. So now I'm holding on like this, but is the center of gravity heavy on this side? This is light. Look at people and run. Then we turn a little to the left. To the right, people do not go to this heavy side, to the slightly lighter side, and they are focused on the lighter side. What do you understand? That's because when we make humans, the center of gravity is inevitable. So there is no pain under the left heart here, because there is no one here. If it is a woman here, there is an ovary here. There's an egg here? Okay. So is there any pain from here to the back? The captain is spread out here. I don't know if the captain is the captain in the future, but here in the heart, below here, it's Heotang. So it's okay to be stabbed with a knife, but if you get stabbed with a knife here, everyone dies. I know. So we couldn't match our human body with blue. When I put these 5 and 6 bodies in, I measured the center of gravity with time, but it didn't work. It has no choice but to be pushed to the side of the liver. You never created the human body, so you don't know. But the person who created it is talking now. This is the longest head. This is the longest dagari, but what if the longest cancer develops? Choi-jang's first hate is drinking. Second is cigarettes. The third is stress. These guys are ruining everything. You're ruining this long. So the liver. Damage to liver. Choi-jang would be immediately harmed, then drink alcohol. Then chief is helele. How thin was the coffin that Choi-jang, Hyun, and Solemn and coming from this side? If it's blocked, you know what pancreatic cancer is, right? So your destiny is to go to the other world after one night's sleep. So it always hurts here. That pancreatic cancer scam. Samgi can come like this, still drinking. Isn't that just a big deal? No, okay? You never created the human body, so you don't know, but the person who created it is talking now. Okay? Well, so even if you eat a little wrong, something will happen. I will show you how the pancreas changes even if this person just eats the wrong way. Chief. It's not good, it's not good, it's very good, it's not good. Shu Jingying, Kui Zhangying, it's very good. Is there anyone who can take this off? Is that right? That's right. Try my best. Lee Kyung-hee, Choi Jang-young, Lee Kang-hee, Choi Jang-hee, Choi Jang-hee. It's strong. Yo Park, who is this? Park Hyun-suk, President Park Hyun-suk. Disciple, isn't it terrible? More than that, the longest here. 3 chapters of Kyung-min. It's 100 points, but if you do it like this, 1 out of 10 people will definitely get caught. Many pancreatic patients. More than longest here. So this man's life depends on the chief. So some gene is clicking on the pancreas. Are you tired? Can you look at this pancreas? Even Chaebol can't do this without surgery, and don't do it well. If you do, you will die. Because even if you injure and tear out the organs here, you won't be able to see Choi-jang clearly. So you have to apply them all. What happens to that body? Well, what's going on here? I die of after effects. Did Steve Jobs undergo surgery? Spleen cut due to pancreatic touch. Cut it off, saw longest person during surgery, found baby in pancreas. If it flows just a little, all the organs next to it melt. It all melts, so the hole is blown open. Then you'll be in big trouble with that. So when the doctor cut out the cage and tried to operate on it, I didn't do it because I was terribly scared. Well, I can't even see the baby very well, so whenever that baby comes out, his stomach melts completely. It's that poisonous. It has to come out through the spleen and its design. But if the human body directly touches the Chojang, it will all melt and disappear. Scary, right? And what are you doing melting meat? Meat melts, the meat just melts, and it's such a small amount. But if the youngest baby is exposed directly, it will be a big problem. So even after surgery, there is a hole. Look, this person doesn't have a good pancreas, right? Then, to overcome this organ, you can call Heo Kyung-young. But why are you trying to live such a complicated life? Then I'll fix the pancreas now. Do I have to fix it as soon as possible? So the pancreas is now 100 points, right? 100 points. But these 3 chapters are doctors. Fix in first place? Can you fix this? You can't control complex corners. That newcomer just doesn't communicate directly through this spirit. I mean, look, I said that, but now I fixed it. See her husband? Bad guy offspring? Yes. Say it in words in your heart, in your heart. Do whatever you want. Look at your husband and make him a bad bastard. So let's see the change of the longest, the longest, the longest. When we return to our original position, Choi-jang is so sensitively connected to our hearts. Is that right? You don't know anything, you bastard. Call him a bad guy, and then all of you are ruined. Counted curses. Pancreas is like this. Give pancreatic cancer. Give it. Should I not use my mind? Immediate care of pancreatic cancer follows. 1 out of 10 people doesn't give me the best. This is what happens to people who talk a lot about others. But doctors don't know that. It is a place where Kyung-young checks our hearts, our life. Should we take his life or not? Adjust it from the longest. Regardless of liver's uselessness, crunch stomach numbers. Cow with colon cancer must be cut. Fine after. Won't touch this. It's the most sensitive corner of the bank. Those who curse others a lot, children who curse God also give cancer. Today's head and neck suddenly strange, hospital esophagus removal. I cursed. Guys, that's not a lie. It's scary. He dared to ruin the rookie's story carelessly. That's very bad. I curse my husband, but this is how it is. Kyung-young is already getting worse again, Kyung-young. That's what happens. This pancreas also understands the sounds that come from the strange mind. No, I didn't say anything. What did you say I was healed the most in my mind? Mom, this is how I decided to fix my pancreas. If you hear it, it will be safe. And when you see this person, you will curse, and everything will be ruined. I understand. So should we use our hearts well or not? This sensitive organ is hidden here. They are sitting there clutching human life, hiding in something they can't touch carelessly, not to be touched carelessly. See all the sensitive things that come from the brain, okay? So you should never do it carelessly. So if you look at this, high blood pressure, hyperlipidemia, hyperglycemia, all of which cause diseases, but it is the mind that directly clicks on the pancreas. So after we eat, don't hit the child, and don't walk the dog when we eat, so that the pancreas is comfortable, the liver is comfortable, and the liver is nervous. What will happen to the pancreas? They say they're shrunken and sensitive. So if you want these liver, pancreas, spleen, and gallbladder to suddenly shrink and play, if a ghost suddenly appears, will it shrink or go inside? My liver almost fell out. Kyung-young almost died. What will happen to our country if the United States takes it to the side? That's how it depends. You guys don't know anything about it. And look at your husband. Hey, you bastard, can you do this when you look at your wife? Is that a female iron plate? Late longest iron plate. Never fight, never look down on men, just keep saying good things. Then everyone is healthy. I found out that my body is not in good shape. My mother, Kyung-young, is fine. The people next to me only have a pancreatic problem. Come out. Even if I look at this from this distance, Kyung-young can already be seen clearly. I understand wireless. What does a healthy pancreas do? Yeah. You don't just call people, no matter how much you call people. Look at it all and call it out. Okay. Then to overcome this organ, you can call Heo Kyung-young. But why are you trying to live such a complicated life? This human body is ours. It's a moral textbook. If you don't listen to your parents and do your own thing, there's no excuse for just throwing it away. Okay? Therefore, even if you do something just once, it is the will of a scholar, so evil remains forever. Right? You never created the human body, so you don't know. But the person who created it is talking now.